Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
Those are the types of plays that put them in front in this game. His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Back to Robertson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robertson's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Iguodala wide open. Second shot opportunity. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Robertson drives in. Here is Durant. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Knocked loose. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Robertson. And Los Angeles leads by 10.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Durant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Back to Davis. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Payton drives in. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Kevin Durant. They get the rebound. 3 from Robertson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Robertson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
A different look now for Cleveland. Robinson's checked in for Cousins. Bryant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Gary Payton. Here's Lillard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively. That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Snatched up. Robinson. And they get it from beyond the arc and then some. That's 12 points for Damian Lillard. Robertson drives in. Durant, the pass to Robertson. With 1 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about that? Slamming it hard over the big man.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Duncan is up there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Bryant. And it's Lillard in the one spot. Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
First team foul.
Nobody near Lillard. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Lillard attacking. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now off the inbound. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Now you look at hard fouls and what's now considered a flagrant foul. The referees and the league has really sort of changed the rule over the course of the last decade, and I think it's for the better. It used to be you could get away with basically mugging a player. Now you have to be more careful, and I think it's good for the protection of the player and for the improvement of the game.
Outside Anthony. Launches it. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Lillard attacking. Duncan trying to break loose. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Anthony. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
For 3.
30 points for Lillard.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point. And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
4th team foul.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now, a big part of things. You see that in the front office. And Steve, that brings in some new faces.
Yeah, in fact, in the last 2 years, over a third of the NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So only a couple played in the league, the majority being, you know, more of the analytical types. So there's definitely been a sea change in terms of NBA leadership.
Duncan can't hit. Here's Anthony. Bryant gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. And for basketball lifers looking for roles in front offices, I think it's natural to feel threatened by the influx of more analytical minds. The feeling is, and I think it's an accurate one, that those analytical minds are favored because a lot of the owners come from a similar educational background in terms of being comfortable with numbers and wanting to measure things more and attach value to measurements as opposed to feel and experience of playing.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Aldridge's shot is good.
That's a three.
Well, I don't think the math guys are going away anytime soon in the NBA. I think the best organizations kind of take a holistic approach. They incorporate advanced stats and cap specialists, but there's also a lot of thought in terms of players who fit and experience and youth. It really is kind of one big concoction.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
The three from Bryant. And another three for Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 15. Lillard attacking. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 15. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Robertson against Payton. Robinson down low. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good on the three.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Lillard. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Robertson dishes to Jordan. And it falls over the rim and in. And Los Angeles leads by 15.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out. I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
Here's Robertson.
Oscar Robertson.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Assist goes to
They're playing with a
Kevin
purpose,
Durant.
guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
The wide open look here for Anthony. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Durant. On the wing, Davis. From the baseline. Again, Los Angeles. Here's Payton. Misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up.